Hot. Nerd. Hot. Nerd. Hot. Nerd. Hot. Nerd. Hot nerd. Hot nerd. Hot nerd. Hot nerd. Hot nerd. Hot. Three hot nerds and some guy. Three hot nerds and some guy.
What? It's the what's that? This release
Adam. Oh,
man.
Van Gogh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Starry Night.
Van Gogh Starry Night,
Yes.
and it's called Starry Dark Night or something like that, or Dark Starry Night.
Where'd you get it?
Dragon Con last year.
That's hilarious.
All right.
I wish I got like
We're
that
live, Scene 1, Ryan Brick's chair because he's so fat. Alright, this is it, you guys. You ready?
Yeah.
You ready? Super excited?
Yeah.
Alright, well, welcome human beings. I'm Smitty47 and this is the Hot Nerd Podcast. Welcome, ladies, welcome. So,
Thank you.
I am some guy, Smitty47, and joining me this week are my three hot nerds. Brooke, H&M, thank you ladies for joining me, and today, for the first episode, we're doing Game of Thrones. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I should have. I'll put it into the edit, there we go.
Yeah.
So, just to keep things off, let's get my notes out here. Where would you guys like to start? You want to just start off with season 5? You want to start off going through stuff that happened in the old seasons? Or maybe we can jump right in with our favorite characters. That can be a nice little kick off. Favorite characters? Alright, so let's do this. Let's start from number 3. We'll do our top 3 characters. We'll each do 3, each do 2, each do 1.
Okay.
Yeah? So ladies first. Brooke, your number 3 Game of Thrones character would have to be...
Oh man. Give me a second, I want to make sure I have these.
Yeah, gotta put them right in the specific order. It can't be wrong. Because this is going to film. It has
Okay,
to be
so
exact.
I have a question then. Could, like, my top 3 characters, not all of them have been introduced in the show yet. Is that going to be a problem?
Okay, let's keep it to TV stuff.
Okay.
Maybe.
Let me go last then. So
Okay. So you guys, we'll go this way. Starting with you first. So.
Oh
So
man.
we're gonna jump over here. Just gonna jump over here.
Third favorite?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go with Tyrion.
Tyrion Lannister, number 3. And why? Why is little Tyrion?
Always has something to say. Like, he always has an answer.
Yeah.
Just smart, and he's just, you can't hate him. I feel like he's just, I feel so bad that he's always picked on, and
Yeah.
but he's just, I feel like he's has such a good heart,
Mhm.
and you know, everyone just because he's,
Everyone just like shits on Tyrion, like whatever.
but yeah, that's my favorite. I guess.
Yeah. So, okay, with that being the case, because I think you lost someone to say about this, Brooke. Season 5, Tyrion kind of goes through a little journey to finally meet Daenerys, which is pretty freaking awesome. But I didn't quite like how they played that journey for him. Like out of nowhere, Tyrion's beating dudes up with a chain. This little dwarf is, beating dudes up with it. I guess that was the only scene that was kind of out of
If you
character.
recall, I believe it is season 1, and it's something that happened in the book too. He beats
Okay.
somebody's face in with a shield. Isn't that?
That's right. He gets attacked by the hill people, hill people.
So Tyrion, he handles his.
You're right. Tyrion does handle his. And then at when the dragon
war.
attack, not attack, the war.
Yeah, when the invasion of the Blackwater.
Oh, Blackwater. That's right. Blackwater, episode 9 of season 2. I think that was.
He went in.
He goes in. You're right. Tyrion does. You're right. I kind of misjudged that. You're totally right. He does kind of hold him on. So yeah, Tyrion number 3. All right, Haley number 3.
I was gonna say that song. I feel like I have to pick someone else.
No. You don't have to change your list around. Your list is your
Okay.
list. So why is he your number 3?
He's just so persuasive. Like, he can just get out of
Yeah.
anything. And I would love to personally possess that kind of talent.
Yeah, he has like a golden tongue.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will never golden with anything else.
That's like my main thing with him.
Word.
And then everything he said.
Yeah. All right. So we're back to you, Brooke.
Alright,
Number
so
3.
out of show people, my number 3 would have to be Stannis Baratheon.
Okay.
I know a lot of people
Stannis.
don't like him, but I love Stannis. I feel like Stannis is a character that I guess a lot of people would consider it boring, but for me, he's consistent, and I like that. He's trustworthy. He's consistent, and I feel like everything that he does is based on this perspective he has of what the right thing is. And while not everyone agrees with that perspective of his, every single thing that he does, you can trace it back to that. I don't feel as though any of his motives are selfish. They're all for this, greater good of him taking, the right that is his. And so, I don't know, I respect Stannis, and I like how merciless he is. So
Number one dad.
Oh no, I forgot about that.
He's like kind of away from all the drama, but he is like such a big part of it.
Exactly. Like he's away from like that stuff that's happening in that drama, but he has all of his own drama going on that just revolves around him. Yeah.
No, I just feel like a lot of what people don't like about him though is like, oh well, Renly, you should just let Renly be king. Why? Renly's younger than him. That's not how it works.
I was never about that.
Period.
I was like, Stannis he's the rightful king.
Yeah,
rightful king.
Yes,
he's the rightful king.
Technically, out of everyone that was going against it, he is the only one that actually had a plan. Of course, I loved Robb.
And I love Robb too.
But can't just be like, you know what, King of the North? Like, I mean, did, but out of all those though, Stannis had the actual plan.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
And I respect that.
So bad for him.
Silly me. I said I love Robb too, but when I said that, I was thinking of Stannis' brother, Renly. Which he doesn't really get much love, but I really like Renly.
I liked him, but I thought he was too mature to
He was.
See, I think Renly would have actually made a great king, but you didn't. You had no right. You had no right. Period.
Okay. All right. So my number 3. I'm gonna go with a surprising choice for number 3. I think no one else is number 3. Daenerys Targaryen, Stormborn, Queen of the Andals. First of her name.
She's your third favorite?
That's my third.
Okay.
That's my third. So where's this list going from there? And like I don't even have to like give reasons as to why Daenerys is my number 3. Like she's freaking awesome. Like Daenerys she knows what she wants, and she gonna get that shit. She gonna get hers, and nothing's gonna stop her from getting it. And I really respect her, and like I fear her. Like, of all the characters on the show, I think Daenerys I fear like the most. Like I'd be afraid to be left alone in the room with Ramsay, but but Daenerys like I respect and I fear her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's my number 3. So you're number 2.
Daenerys Targaryen.
Ah, nice.
She came from nothing, like so much respect because she came from nothing and she's trying to make her way all the way to the top. Trying to take back her kingdom, her birthright.
Yeah.
And I think it's just awesome how she's evolving.
Yeah.
Pretty much. And now who knows what's going to happen. She has these dragons. Like, we have no idea.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
So, just excited to see what
happens with
what
her.
can happen just because she has that, that drive.
Yeah. Word.
We'll see.
Okay.
This is so bad, but what is the guy's name?
Okay.
Who is trying to fight for her?
Oh, Sir Jorah Mormont. Mormont?
Mormont. I don't know how you say
Mormont.
Well, I love him.
Mormont.
Is your second? He is my second.
Okay. All right. Jorah. He's like
so
bottom on my list. So why?
He's got so much. Like he just really, really loves her. And he's gonna do anything. Like he traveled so far.
Yeah.
Stole someone and
Yeah.
I
Stole someone. He didn't kidnap anyone. He stole somebody. He just jacked him.
I don't know. I feel like he's just always going for it, and he just risks his life just all the time. I mean, everyone does, but he just comes out of nowhere and he's like there, and she's like, oh shit.
Word.
But he just keeps coming back, even though she's like, oh shit.
Okay.
Yeah, I would have given up a long time ago if I was
Yeah, me too. Like,
Just
this bitch. Exactly. All right. So number 2, Brooke.
Number 2, I would say now Lord Peter Baelish. I think he is one of the. Now hear me out. I think he is one of the main characters that stirs the pot. Like I feel like a lot of the shit that goes down, where you're like, I'm sorry, what? What the fuck just happened? Like it's Peter. And I remember finishing the 3rd book, throwing it across the room as hard as I could, because at the end you find out that the letter that Lysa sent to the Starks originally, saying that the Lannisters killed Jon Arryn. Peter got her to do that. Like everything, if you trace it back to that being like a catalyst, it's all his fucking fault.
That is totally true.
And
he started the war between the Lions and
exactly.
and
I just
wolves.
I feel like he is as diabolical as Tyrion, but he does it on this lower, just like dirty, ball level. But I like it. It's so interesting.
His face.
Yes, and he was on the wire. It was amazing.
Word.
Yes, I don't know. I just love him. And then I think one of the best lines I've heard in the show thus far is, forgive me, I'm probably not going to quote it exactly right, but he would burn the entire kingdom to rule the ashes. Or whatever.
Yes,
like burn the entire kingdom to the ground to rule the ashes. Yeah,
yes.
I thought that was one of those. Just like he would.
Yeah.
He would,
totally.
and I like it. I would watch the whole thing.
Yeah, so. And his actually, I'll save that. Yeah, totally. I love him too. So my number 2, and she's my number 2, but I love her dearly, and that's Lady Olenna. I love the Queen of Thorns. That is my number 2. Whenever she comes on screen, yes, Lady Olenna, all right, popcorn. Like I get so excited seeing her. Like I just love her. Like she's a badass. Like that scene in season 4 when they're planning for the wedding, and her and Tywin square off for the first time, and she's like, oh well, we're the ones who feed all you guys. So if you want to fuck with us, you just go ahead and do that. Like good luck with that. And just to see someone like talk with Tywin that way was pretty cool. So I love her to death. So that's my number 2. All right. So before we get to number 1, let's go with our least favorite character, our most hated character.
Man.
Let's make this one like a lightning round, like really quick.
2.
Nope. Your least favorite.
Ramsay.
Okay.
What's the point?
Because he is who he is. Just because.
Ramsay. I would go with Greyjoy because
Theon.
Come on.
Reek, the artist formerly known as Theon.
Awesome.
Oh man. Okay.
Take it in a different direction, Catelyn Stark.
God, that's good.
I loved to hate her.
Yeah.
I loved it, but I hated her.
I think I know why. Because I'm gonna guess the reason why you hated her was her feelings towards Jon, and how she just treated him all the time.
That would be part of it, but she was just a bitch.
Yeah.
Even reading the books, like her point of view chapters are like unbearable being inside her head. Like she's such a twat. I remember there's a scene where Maya Stone, one of Robert Baratheon's various bastards, is helping her up a mountain. She's like pulling this bitch up a mountain, like pulling the rope. Yeah. She's talking about how she's in love with this lad and they're gonna be together soon. And Catelyn's like Stone, as in a bastard's last name, and then thinks about the guy's last name. He's like, his family's never gonna let him be with you. Like it just all like even in her mind, she's just. Can I say the C word? I just say she's a cunt. Catelyn Stark is a cunt.
She used it.
Yes.
Used it for Catelyn. All right. So my most hated Game of Thrones character, and you guys might hate me for this, but let me explain why. Okay. All right. So my most hated Game of Thrones character has to be Sir Eddard Stark. No, guys. Let me tell you. Like throughout the entire first season, like after about episode 3 or so, I just said to myself, I do not like this guy. I don't like this guy because I can tell that his honor is going to lead to something bad happening. And then we got to episode 9. He got himself freaking killed, and spoilers. And and all the stuff that's happened, all the bad stuff that's happened to his family was his fault. All his fault.
That's true. Everything could have been avoided.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's our least favorite characters. So let's go on to our number 1 favorite characters.
Jon Snow.
Boom, just throwing it out
Number
there.
1, he's freaking sexy. Holy crap. Every time I see him, I'm like, stop, I gotta watch.
Mine.
He's that hero that everyone just loves, I feel like. And just like his father, he just wants to...
Apparently not everyone loves him.
Just like his father, he wants to do the right thing and, be that hero. And, of course, that's going to lead him into trouble, whether it's doing it... Never mind. I lost what I was saying. But you know what I'm trying to say. Like, he's just that good person. And
he's that hero. He's the hero of the story.
That's always gonna anything he does is just gonna end up with some sort of consequence, whether it's good or bad.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and the fact that he was shunned, and then he's
and he
hero.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Did everything for the Night's Watch, and now
he didn't do it to be.
He wasn't seeking glory.
Yeah,
he was just doing it because it needs to be done, and he knew how to do it. Yeah.
Poor guy, but he's coming back, so.
It's better.
Word. All right, so number 1. Hey.
I have to say Littlefinger.
Littlefinger, you're number 1.
He has dirt on every single person, every character in the series. Like, he has something on everyone, and he uses it to his advantage.
Yeah.
And I really feel like he's gonna be on top.
Yeah.
Like, he's gonna rule everything. From kind of like what you said earlier, I think. Yeah, like it's just something he said. I don't know if it was that, but I feel like he has dirt on all like the kings and like.
He's got his fingers in everything.
Yeah, exactly, and he's gonna manipulate someone, and it's gonna happen. And doesn't he walk away? He gets a whorehouse.
Yeah.
He did. I don't know if that's in existence anymore after season 5,
but he's such a. He has shit on everyone, and he works in a whorehouse. He's like, you would never. He's the last person you think to be powerful.
Yeah.
But he's so powerful.
Yeah.
You know?
And what's really interesting about what you just said there is you not being a book reader, and the fact that you pick up on that is really, really a testament to the show. Because in the books, you get a lot more information about how Peter is someone who you really don't expect to be where he is now. So the fact that he is there, the fact that we pick up on that as just show watchers, that's pretty cool.
How does he know you?
I don't.
He works in a whorehouse. He talks to him.
That's how he knows everybody.
Oh, because everybody wants sex.
Everyone's like,
it's pretty common. All right, Brooke, number 1.
Number 1, he is no more, but the King in the North.
The King of
Robb
North.
Stark.
Oh. Long may he reign.
I just love him. I don't know. It was really it was the idea of him. I love that. The boy wolf never lost a battle. He gave me a real Napoleon vibe, and I don't know. He faltered with ending up with the woman he married. She has 2 separate names, book and the show. So forgive me, I don't recall the show one. But so in the books, when he ends up being with her, it's the night that he finds out that Bran and Rickon have been burned, Bran and Rickon have been burned and killed by Theon, and she comforts him.
Word, okay.
Carnally, I don't know how to explain it. Yeah, and so in that he ends up with her that way, and it's one of those even when he's messing up and going back on his word, he's being honorable. Yeah. And I just love it. I don't know, that was my favorite part about Eddard too. And I just respect his honor. I respect the fact that he hit that point where it was okay, you can't reason with these people anymore. I have the North on my side.
I like how
Let's go get that, basically.
Yeah.
And I love him.
Yeah.
I like how he punished his mom.
Mom.
Yes.
He treated her as,
that was
you know.
When she free Jamie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And fuck Catelyn.
Yeah, I forgot about that scene. Oh, fuck Catelyn.
She did fuck a lot of shit up.
See, the Starks, man, all the kid Starks, they're all freaking cool. The parents, retarded.
Can we talk about Bran?
We'll get there. We'll get there in previews and stuff.
We got characters.
So we'll wrap this up. I'll finish it out right now.
Oh, that's right. You have your last
I'm pretty surprised that my last one was actually chosen by Haley. My number 1 is for sure Peter Baelish, and the reason why I had us do our least favorite characters before that was the reason why I love Pete, my good boy Pete, was when he that scene when they're in the Red Keep and he turns on Ned and he has a knife to him, and I was like, Pete's pretty cool. Pete's pretty cool. Because from there, that's when you first realize that Peter Baelish is he's not who you think he is, and that whole speech, that whole scene, the Chaos's ladder speech. I want to get that printed on a poster board and put it here as part of the set because I love that speech. Because Chaos is a ladder, you can just climb that shit right the fuck up to power, which he's doing.
Mysterious.
Yeah.
Saying he stirs the pot.
Yeah.
He's like a walking, talking catalyst.
Exactly.
I love it.
Exactly. All right, so that was our favorite characters. So what did you just say before that? I can say we could do it after.
She brought up Bran.
Bran. So then let's get into season 5, stuff that happened, and then we'll get into our predictions for season 6.